So, hey guys, this is day 26 of 1000 days, and and I spent 3 yeah 3 hours, or I would say 4 hours. Let me just change it a little bit. Yeah, okay, yeah, 4 hours on mindset module because I was having a lot of resistance as quote unquote change. I'm just repeating that shit again and again by doing this routine, that routine, and just making some excuses about myself in order to not bear the pain. Even if you're tired for a day or two, it doesn't matter. It's still resistance. And I just totally forgotten about the things which I'll have learned in trial by fire, like what work you should do when you don't know what to do. So in this case, just follow the pain. For let's say example, if you're in gym, you don't know how if a workout is working or not. You could know how to do it, but you don't know how it's exactly working on your muscle, whether it's growing or it's just wasting your energy. By knowing the pain, if you're doing correctly, there will be pain. So yeah, that's a thing which I totally forgotten about these things, but I would still watch Trial by Fire again and again till it's become a part of every day. And I'd still have around half an hour more to watch because after came back, I've came back from college. Just took 45 minutes, which is so much time wasted on just wasting. You could also take 50 minutes waste and hop on working on your business. And by 5:45, I started watching Trial by Fire till 9 o'clock. I was still watching. In those between timings, I was disturbed by some things which I won't count, which I count in the working hours. And yeah, worked worked on mindset 4 hours. Remembered what you have learned because, as I said, the time graph from the week one, like you will learn a lot of this, but the gradually time the things you have learned will gradually slow down, but the momentum from by learning something, it will gradually go up on the time. And I've missed so many things in the trial by fire. Like I was living in the coping web of coping, which was most of the coping things were exactly same as mine. Plus, I was living in a copium mask, which I was fueled by the copium, and by knowing this, and just remember by knowing this, like doing a cold call will will enhance your resistance because you're not unlikely to just go and call a business right away. So you need to know about how to just place the resistance, know the resistance. If there's a resistance, just rectify and know, this is a resistance I've been working through. By knowing your what resistance is facing on you, you could just see it in your own eyes and stare at it like a snake. And from tomorrow onwards, I would start doing cold outreach to my niche, even though I don't know how to give my pricing and how do I give them the Google Ads Google leads to them. That's another thing I need to worry about, which I'm current almost worrying in anything. Plus, uh, so yeah, I don't know that much of thinking because I just lost what I'm gonna say. I was about to say. And today I went to the gym, got 75% of perceived energy. Rest level was 1.5. Yesterday I slept at 10:30, woke up at 5 a.m. and got 6.5 hours of sleep. The one thing I know about my body is like if you're just gonna woke up at 5 a.m., my body will automatically woke me up at 4 a.m. because it just run constantly in my back of my mind, the unconscious part, even if I'm sleeping. So that's the pros for me, whether it's just happening to me or whether it's happening to everybody. But for me, this is speciality. Or not just speciality, it's an ability. But yeah, that was it. This was the day 26 of 1000 days, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Peace.